even before you know what this video is about. So today I'm going to be talking about call center culture. I've been shooting back to back, so I'm going to have the same makeup look. I was feeling a bit extra. I never do bright colors. I don't know. I was inspired by y'all's because she was looking so pretty and she had this orange eyeshadow. So I thought I was also going to look like that. I'm kidding, but like, yeah. I think I was inspired by her and also Lego on the Ultimate of South Africa. Yeah. Anyway, if you know, you know. If you don't, go watch it. I was going to talk about call center culture in South Africa. So I've worked as a call center agent, but not for long. So not even for an entire year. I've worked for this other call center. I don't know whether I should name the call centers, but I don't think it's a big deal. I've worked for Centricity BPO in Johannesburg, Randburg, Gauteng. So they were like, no, we are not CSAs, we are Centricity. Yay, there was a lot of confusion there, but I've worked for them. And mostly what I didn't talk on the phone most of the time. I was on the PC most of the time. So yeah, and then I also worked for Clientele Live. Most of you guys know Clientele Live in Morningside, Sandton, Johannesburg. But I didn't stay there for long. So what happened at Centricity, my contract ended after 6 months. But also it was a struggle there. I think I almost got fired before my contract because there were a lot of issues and just it was an international campaign. And then clientele, I couldn't handle the pressure. Like there was just I had to make sales because the first call center agent job was customer care, right? It was customer service, and then this one was telesales, which I had to make sales, selling insurance, long-term and short-term insurance. And then there I just quit. I didn't even wait for them to fire me. I just quit. It was just like the decision was just like I'm not going back there. Like I'm not going back there, and I knew going back there. And then also I didn't resign even, guys. I didn't resign, which is a bad thing. You should always resign when you're leaving a place. If you're not fired, please resign so that you can apply again in the future. But I didn't do that because I'm irresponsible like that. Okay? I'm a very responsible person, okay? I'm very responsible, but sometimes it's just the world is just too much for me. It gets overwhelming. And then I also came to KZN, Durban. I'm currently in Durban right now. I came to work for CCI in Shaka. That was customer service, and I thought I thought this year I was gonna live my soft life. No guys, it's soft life for me. Let me describe soft life for me. It's being able to afford my rent, having a stable job, being able to buy myself what I want, like necessary, and the things I want is just like I love food, I love clothes, like those small things, they make me happy, and it's like I'm living a soft life because I'm not bothering anyone, I'm not asking anyone for money, I'm able to buy myself toiletries. So that's for me. When I say soft life, that is soft life for me. So I was like, yay. Even the salary, even if the salary is small compared to my first call center job, was the most paying because it was an international campaign, but the other ones were the least paying. Clientele was the least of them all, like the lowest of them all. This one was a bit better. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna do my soft life. Anyway, this video is not about that. It's about the call center culture, the things that I've realized in my time there, right? Maybe for you to also look out or to know whether it's a space for you or not. Now my personality, I'm very reserved. I do talk a lot. Talkalot.com, take a lot. When I'm comfortable around people, and even my team leader was like, "Iwo, you only started coming out of your shell now, like in my first job, like later on." Like, he was like, "I didn't know you were this person. You only started coming out of your shell only later on." Anyway, so I'm quite reserved. I don't talk too much. I speak when spoken to. I make conversation when I don't know, guys. I'm just like, I keep to myself most of the time. So I was like that, and I was having lunch alone. I would go to the mall. I'd rather go to the mall and have lunch at the mall. And sometimes I don't have lunch money, so I'm just like, let me just take a walk so that I don't end up spending my transport money, to save. Because sometimes when I don't have lunch, I'm like, should I spend this transport money? But I know I'm gonna need it later, like later in the future, maybe a week later or 2 weeks later. So I would do that. And people are like, why don't you sit in the cafeteria or the canteen, or don't go? And even food at the cafeteria is expensive, guys. So I would rather go to the mall instead, where they have a donut in 10 rand, or where they have coffee 14 rand. What's that place where everything is sold for 14 rand? Yeah, I'd rather do that instead. So anyway, the things I've realized were that sometimes your personality hinders your progress. It hinders your progress in the sense that not that you're not doing your job, but people want you to be friendly with everyone. They want you to speak with everyone. They want you to be like everyone, basically. They don't want you to be different. They don't want you to keep quiet, to mind your business, because they like, why are you minding your business? Why are you keeping it to yourself? Okay, they're honestly not going to tell it to your face, but they're going to be inquisitive and ask questions about why this person. But as long as you're doing your job, you're doing your job properly, and you're meeting the numbers. Now, most of the time when I did my job, they were like, no, you have to, like, you know, you're not meeting the target, blah, blah, and all of that, but it wasn't sales. But you're like, you had to do a certain number of tickets per day, and all that, yada, yada. So, as long as you do your job and you do it properly and you meet the target, then you'll be fine, even if you're a quiet person, even if you're reserved and all of that. And what I also realized was that I wrote down things, but I'm just saying everything at the top of my head now. What I also realized is that you always get a meal, some sort of meal. Now, at first I was happy for this, like, yo, they're giving you something to eat for free. At Clientele we got, I think when we first arrived, we got like a voucher to purchase lunch at the cafeteria. So I thought, oh, this is nice, you know, I've never seen any other company doing this. But the meal was ipapa, ninyama, but obviously I was grateful. But I was like, I know it could have been ibeng and chips, nyana, but it was just like ipapa, ninyama, and the cabbage, I think, or something. Yeah, but anyway, it was so cute, but I was like, I was grateful, you know. And then at the first call center I worked for, I think we had like pizza. What happened? And then they bought us pizza. Something was gonna happen. I can't remember what was the occasion, but they bought us pizza, and they bought us KFC, and they bought us snacks. And then this one time, it was someone's birthday at work, and she bought cake. It was very nice though. It was very nice, you know. I enjoyed. But sometimes, like, just don't eat the food, okay? Don't eat the food if you don't eat. But yeah, guys, like, eat the food. Don't think a lot. Just eat the food. But sometimes it's best for you. Don't eat the food, or don't eat it there and then. Keep it for later. If they allow you to keep it for later, keep it for later, or keep it until you get home and eat it. Put it in the fridge. Eat it the following day. I know why I'm saying this. Please don't comment and ask questions. Just be careful, okay? And then there's also like, they always have, maybe they're like, oh, we need to do something for the team leader. Oh, and then at CCI it was Christmas, and so we had Christmas lunch. That was really nice. And New Year, and New Year's, what is New Year's lunch? But we got, because we were working on Christmas and we were working on New Year's, so we got lunch during those days. You know what I mean? So they always give food, and they always want matriculants. They always want young people, which is very concerning. It's very concerning, but I'm not gonna speak about it on this video. But it's also understandable. You're just fresh out of high school. Your brain is still fresh. You know, you're quick to think and all of that. You know, it's good. But I felt like there are more reasons why they want. That's how I feel. There are more reasons why they just want people that are fresh out of the trip, and mostly young people. There's a reason why they mostly targeting young people. I wrote this makeup, I feel like you're not going to take me seriously, but it's fine, guys. Just do your thing, start your career where you can, and use that time wisely and use your money wisely, because now I blew my money, honestly. With the first chance I had, the first call center, I feel like I could have saved there, I could have, you know, but I blew my money. I don't know where my money went. I just blew it, you know. So don't make those silly little mistakes. Anyway, moving right along, what else was I gonna speak about? They always have, like, they're celebrating something. Maybe someone is celebrating their baby shower. You have 20 rand, you got 100 rand. You have to contribute 100 rand or 20 rand because it's someone's birthday, because it's someone's baby shower, someone's having a baby, or the team leader, we want to appreciate the team leader. There's always something they want you to contribute or donate money for something, and you don't have money. You came to work because you need the money. Now why do you want me to donate the money that I'm getting paid here? If you donate, guys. And then also, but donate out of the goodness of your heart, please donate, but don't feel bad when you decline. Like, don't feel bad, because sometimes I would feel bad, like, if I don't donate, I'll be the only one that doesn't contribute, and feel bad. But at a later stage I realized, I'm not gonna feel bad, and now you see, like, I don't have it, what must I do? And then also the trainers, maybe they're like, oh, we want to thank the trainer because the trainer did 1, 2, and 3, well, buy roses, buy cake for the trainer, do something nice. And I'm just like, and sometimes I feel like not all of you are new. Like, as much as you guys came for training, maybe there's some people there who are spying for the company. That's how I feel. Like, they want to know details. So don't overshare and say, no, I just want to stay. Like, even if it's just with your friends that you made there, your new friends that you made there, and be like, no, I just want to stay for a year. I just want to have experience for a year, because that's what I would do. Like, I'd be like, when I'm sharing with the people that I've met or that I was able to, there was this other guy I knew back from DUT when I was still a student at DUT. We used to live in the same residence. So when I came here to CCI, I saw that guy there and I was like, oh my god. So I spoke to him mostly and I shared a lot of things with him. I was like, no, I just want to stay here for a year. Then after that, I'll see what I do. And I feel like that was, I shouldn't have done that. Basically, don't just share with anyone. Just keep everything to yourself, because you never know. Or just say, you'll see. If they ask you how long you stay, say, you'll see, as long as you can stay, as long as they don't fire you. Just say that, as long as they don't fire you. And also, what else did I want to say? I forgot now. The sharing parts, the things, I forgot, let me see. The pros and cons. So the advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of working in a call center, like you get money, guys. It's a lot of money for a young person if you're fresh out of matric. That's a lot of money, and especially if you're still living with your parents, you don't have to pay rent, you don't, And what I saw mostly, like, people would buy designer shoes, not designer shoes, but like buy sneakers, Nike sneakers, all of that, because they're not paying rent, they're not buying food. Now I'm already like, I have to pay my rent, I have to buy food, I have to buy my toiletries, I have to buy my groceries, it's just me. It's not like I have to send money back home. It's not like I have to, but if I have extra, then I can send it back home, It's not like, but at home, we're not rich people. I come from a poor background, but my mom doesn't like force me to be like, send money. She'll just tell me, oh, maybe I need to pay this, or maybe it's only to sell it. But most of the time, I'm the one that's asking my mom for money, which I don't like now, because like, I'm older now. I'm supposed to be the one giving money. Anyway, the pros is that you make money, and you don't even have, if you're still living with your parents, you can save some of that money. And if you work in international campaign, people are buying cars, you can even buy cars, and if you make a lot of sales, you can make a lot of money. They always tell you that, because they know people love money. Young people love money. Okay, everyone loves money. I love money because I need money. I don't necessarily, it's not that deep for me. If I do, like, it's not that deep, but yeah, I love it because I need it. I need to pay rent, I need to eat, basically basic needs. I need it for basic needs. Anyway, so they always tell you about you can make a lot of money, and which is true. Be like, if you make a lot of sales, it's uncapped. Some of the companies, they don't tell you how many sales, but there's rules. There's obviously rules to these things, rules to these games, rules to this thing. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, man. I don't know, I was listing the pros and cons, but I think you can take from this whole video the pros and cons of working in a call center and a call center environment. And it's also very loud. What I picked up is very loud. But on the first call center I worked for, it wasn't that bad, honestly. It wasn't that loud. Obviously, you hear other people speaking to the phone, that's normal whatsoever. I think the loudest was this one, my last call center that I worked for, which I was fired. My my training contract got terminated, guys. They were like, I didn't meet the performance standards and all of that, and my heart was so broken because I came all the way from the Eastern Cape and came here only for that to happen, and I had already moved out to my cousin's place. At least if I was still at my cousin's place and they terminated my contract during then, and even with I forgot this thing that had to be done, but it wasn't done, and then they just put us through. I forgot what they call it. But yeah, just be careful, guys. Be careful. And obviously, gain the experience that you need to gain. If you feel like you want to move up the corporate ladder in the call center, then you can do that. That's fine if it works for you. Because obviously it's not going to work for all of us. If it didn't work for me, it didn't work for me doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. You can get there and you can climb the ladder. Like, you can apply for other positions. I'm going to apply for, since I did industrial psychology, maybe I can apply for human resources, something in human resources or something in administration, because I did public administration. I was like, at least if I stay for a year, I can apply for other positions, or for 6 months. I think with some companies it's 6 months or a year, and then you can branch out and apply for other positions within the company. That's the nice part. Another advantage is because some companies provide you with, you're able to enhance your skills. Is it enhance your skills, or like you're able to further your knowledge or further your studies? I don't know how to put it in English, but they have things to develop you. Like, they have programs to develop your skills, so you can do that. You can apply to these things and they'll pay for it and they'll sponsor it. That's the nice thing. That's the nice thing about these call centers. And you also get discount when it comes to certain things. You get a lot of discounts. And yeah, man, so that's the only advantages I can think of right now. Let me know what you'd like to know. I haven't worked in the call center environment for that long, but I pretty much have an idea what it's like, and I just try it out, guys. Try it out. Comment down below. I don't know, the community, whatever you want to ask, just comment down below, or you can follow me on my other social media platforms and then DM me if you tell me if you can comment down below. But in the day, because I don't even have many subscribers. I have 40, but 40 people is a lot of people, guys. 40 people is a lot of people. Anyway, I'm tired of talking more. I hope you guys are well. Take care of yourselves. And if you're unemployed, don't lose hope. You'll get that job. Just keep on applying, keep on trying, keep on applying. And yeah, and if you feel like your CV is not, I don't know, just if you feel like your CV, you feel like it's not giving, I don't know what to say, but you can send it to me and then I can just see it, and then maybe I'll edit it for you and then send it back to you, like send a new version back to you. Like, if that's how you feel, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind doing it for free. I just do my CVs on Canva or Word, and it's just one page. But really, I find it easy, and I apply with that CV. Really, I never pay people for my CV because I already don't have money. So if I'm gonna pay other people for my CV, where am I gonna get the money from? You see? So just try to do things by yourself, guys. Try to research, watch YouTube videos. There's a lot of information.